Before we begin, though, I'm going to ask Her Excellency Kate Smith, the British Ambassador to Greece, to address the congregation. Thank you.
Provost and Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Valentine, Principal, Mr. Ververidis, Mayor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure for me to participate in today's graduation and honorary degree ceremonies of the International Faculty of Sheffield University here in Thessaloniki, which has a very special place in my heart. In a sense, I consider myself a kind of informal alumna of City College. 2 years ago, before I took up my duties as ambassador in Athens, I spent the greater part of my day for a month on the premises of City College, learning modern Greek. And without exaggeration, those weeks were one of the best experiences of my life. Thank you, Yanis, and all of your staff for helping make that possible. And just to show you that the hours I spent in that office in Proxenu Koromila were not entirely wasted, I hope our friends from the UK and from abroad will indulge me if I say a few words at the beginning in Greek in honor of one of today's very distinguished honorees, Mayor Yannis Boutaris. As you will know, just this week, Mayor Boutaris announced his decision that the completion of his current term of office next May would put a seal on his remarkable career in local government here in Thessaloniki. Κύριε Δήμαρχε, θα ήθελα να προσθέσω δύο από τα δικά μου λόγια ανάμεσα στα πολλά που υπόθηκαν τις τελευταίες μέρες για σας και για την Θεσσαλονίκη. Δεν είμαι Θεσσαλονικιά, ούτε ζω εδώ ώστε να ξέρω λεπτομέρειες για την καθημερινή ζωή στην πόλη, ούτε για τα προβλήματα και τις προκλήσεις που αντιμετωπίζουν ο Δήμος και οι πολίτες εδώ. Ξέρω όμως ότι για μένα, όπως και για πολλούς άλλους συμπατριώτες μου και πραγματικά για χιλιάδες ανθρώπους που δεν είναι Θεσσαλονικείς, το πρόσωπο σου που ταυτίζεται και εκπροσωπεί μια πόλη ανοιχτή, φιλόξενη και πολύ πιο ενδιαφέρουσα και σύνθετη από ό,τι την ήθελαν λανθασμένοι αντιλήψεις και στερεότυπα πολλών χρονών. Νομίζω ότι αυτή η κληρονομιά είναι πολύτιμη τόσο για τους Θεσσαλονικείς όσο και για όλους εμάς τους ξένους που αγαπάμε την Θεσσαλονίκη. And ladies and gentlemen, not being a Thessalonian, it's not for me to seek to sum up Mayor Boutaris' achievements across the full range of his responsibilities as mayor, nor do we have time, but allow me perhaps as a diplomat to recognize his achievement as an international ambassador for his city. The mayor has made it a major objective for the city to regain its historic role in the Balkans as a key economic, commercial, and cultural player. This is certainly an ambition which the United Kingdom fully and strongly supports and wants to be part of. And Mayor Boutaris has also made it a priority to link and open up present-day Thessaloniki to its rich historical past, in order, as the mayor himself likes to say, to fulfill a self-evident obligation of the city to the various communities that lived here, but first and foremost to its own history. And I feel honoured that in the last few years, the United Kingdom has been able to collaborate in this task with the municipality and the city's universities and communities in remembering and honouring the memory and sacrifices of the city's Jewish community, the city's role in the First World War, the fire of 1917, and many other occasions when our two countries stood side by side. Mr. Mayor, thank you for your cooperation, imagination, and inspiration. Provost, Principal, ladies and gentlemen, let me now turn to the object of today's ceremony, another object of today's ceremony, but not without leaving Mayor Boutaris for one further moment. 1 week ago, I had the great privilege of sitting next to the mayor at a dinner, and I told him that the United Kingdom was keen to strengthen and deepen our presence in Thessaloniki. And I asked the mayor, what does Thessaloniki want from Britain? And without hesitation, he replied, education. And that made and makes perfect sense. Thessaloniki is already on the map as an education destination with approximately 150,000 students, seat of the Aristotelio University, the largest institution in the country, the University of Macedonia, the technical institutes, and last but not least, of course, the International Hellenic University. And the City College University of Sheffield presence and partnership is too now a core part of that education ecosystem as well, bringing British education to the heart of northern Greece and the Balkans. And what's more, it is quality education. As a member of the UK's prestigious Russell Group of leading research-led institutions, Sheffield offers world-class teaching and research excellence across a wide range of disciplines, as you all know. It has 6 Nobel Prize winners among former staff and students, and its alumni go on to hold positions of great responsibility and influence all over the world, making significant contributions in their chosen fields. And from that base here in Thessaloniki, the international faculty is bringing that excellence, that aristia, not only to Greek students here, but helping to make the mayor's vision a reality, that is Thessaloniki, a regional hub too for study. It's striking that with a total student population of 1,300, 59% are from other nationalities from the region. And the faculty, of course, offers programs in a number of other locations across southeastern and Eastern Europe and the Caucasus. So, ladies and gentlemen, our celebration today of your achievement, becoming graduates of a British university here in Greece, underlines for me once again the extraordinary importance of the educational ties between Greece and the United Kingdom. I never tire of saying that education is one of the most fundamental pillars of our two countries' contemporary relationship. The numbers, of course, don't tell the whole story, but are very striking. There are 11,000 Greek students studying in the United Kingdom, and an equivalent number of Greek students, in fact slightly more, 12,000, studying UK programs in Greece. The British university community benefits from the presence of an estimated 2,000 to 3,000 Greek teachers and researchers. Greece is the biggest market for UK transnational education in Europe and among the top 10 in the world. And it's also estimated overall that there are at least 300,000 British university alumni graduates living in Greece. And sometimes I feel I've met most of them already. Ladies and gentlemen, I certainly, and I'm sure most Greeks, have their fingers crossed for a successful outcome from tomorrow's European Council, an outcome which will set us on the pathway to a future relationship between Britain and our European partners, which will establish cooperation and partnership in a wide range of different sectors, including education, and arrangements for mobility that will allow continued study by our valued European friends, including Greeks, in British universities. The details, of course, remain to be determined. But the extraordinary success of the model pioneered here in Thessaloniki by City College and Sheffield provides a parallel opportunity to young people from Greece and across the region to gain from British tertiary education right here at home or in the near neighbourhood. And I congratulate Sheffield and all of this year's graduates for demonstrating what can be achieved through such approaches and at such a level of excellence. So to conclude, ladies and gentlemen, there's much lively discussion here in Greece at present about the scope for expanding and upgrading and exploiting the country's potential as an international education destination. I will leave that debate to the politicians and the commentators. But the model that the City College Sheffield collaboration has created here, I'm convinced, has enormous potential for growth. Yes, there are challenges too, but with the creativity and determination and imagination that you all have shown, I'm sure that growth will be realised in the years to come. And that can only be for the benefit of thousands more Greek and other international students, but also for the good of the British institutions involved, who gain so much from international partnership and exchange. Thank you very much. Congratulations to everybody graduating today again. Thank you.